Skylark Outdoors here, and today we are at the beautiful Big Sky Ski Resort in Big Sky, Montana. And today we're taking you on a trip down the Pacifier Run, which is off the Ramcharger 8 lift at Big Sky Ski Resort. Now, the Pacifier Run is a traverse. It is a green run, so this is a great run if you get to the top of the Ramcharger 8 and just want to get down in a very peaceful way. So you can see you get beautiful views from this particular run. Now, bear with me here on some of the video. I'm trying to ski as well as give you some of the magnificent views that you get from Big Sky. Now, this is a green run, but there are plenty of green and blue runs at Big Sky, and they say it's 50-50 in terms of beginner and expert terrain. And I'll say that Big Sky is absolutely huge. So whether you're a beginner or whether you're an expert, you're going to find terrain that is great for you, whether you want to have a nice easy ski day or you want to have something very challenging and hard. Now, when they say that a run is a black at Big Sky, that is very true, especially if you take the tram up. You do need to be an expert skier, so that's something just to be aware of. Now, you can take the tram up if you just want to get a view of the beautiful Big Sky Ski Resort, and you can even see the Tetons sometimes on a very clear day. But I will say, if you take the tram up and you're gonna ski down, make sure that you are an expert skier because it can be very challenging conditions. So one of the things that's really cool about Big Sky is that you've got multiple different base lodges. You've got the main Big Sky Ski Village, which is at the bottom of this run, at the bottom of the Ramcharger 8 lift, and the bottom of this Pacifier Run at Big Sky. But they also have what's called the Moonlight Basin, which is basically the other side of the mountain that also has facilities on it. Now, if you go to the Big Sky website, you can definitely look at all the different runs and see what's going on. But what I found at Big Sky is that even if you go on a busy day, you're able to find terrain where there is not that many people. It just may take you getting a fewer chairlifts in or going to another side of the mountain, and you're going to find an excellent place to ski. Now, if you stay at the front of the mountain where those main resorts are, as well as the main high-speed lifts, you're going to find more people there because there's more beginner runs, as well as that's just where people end up starting their day or ending their day, and you've got the most facilities. So as we go down this nice ski run, and once again, this is just basically a green run and a traverse. It's very gentle, very easy. It's not as wide as some other greens. However, the slope and speed are very easy to maintain on here, so that's the benefit if you find yourself at the top of the mountain and you want to find the easiest way down. In terms of what you can ski at Big Sky, I'm going to go through some of the stats. You've got 5,850 acres of skiable terrain, which is just insane. If you've ever been on a 5,000 acre lot or ranch or mountain, you're going to realize that that is just a lot of skiable area. You've got 50-50 beginner advanced split terrain, and that is very true. If you're an advanced skier, you're going to find anything you could ever want here, as well as if you're an intermediate skier, you're going to find anything you want, and if you're a beginner, they've got plenty of that as well. In terms of snowfall, you get 400 inches of snowfall annually. Right here, this is after Big Sky just got about 12 inches of fresh snow and powder, so beautiful skiing conditions. The snow was nice and crisp, and it was cold every day, so that snow stayed really good, and there was not any ice or anything like that when I was there as of December 2024. Now, you've got 39 chairlifts and surface lifts, and then we're going to go through some of the other stats on just named runs. Of the runs, you've got 320 named runs, and 21% of those are beginner, 14% are intermediate, 15% are advanced intermediate, 31% are advanced, 11% are expert, and 8% are extreme. And those 8% that are extreme are truly extreme. So beware, that is my word of caution. If you're an extreme skier, go for it. But if you are not, that 8% rating of extreme is truly extreme, as well as the 11% expert is truly expert. So just be wary of that. Big Sky is a big mountain with big slopes and true expert terrain, but they also have lots of beginner terrain. In terms of some of the other stats, you've got 4,000 350 vertical feet of drop at Big Sky Ski Resort, and then you've got 1,166. That is the Lone Peak summit. That is the total elevation of the summit, which you can take the tram up to just to go see what is the Big Sky Ski Resort from the tram. So you can take it up there even if you don't want to ski down, just to get the views, which I recommend. It is pretty cool to do that. I think there's an extra cost for the tram, so you just want to make sure that you look at that when you're getting your lift ticket, or if you want to pay for it up top. But it definitely is worth it for the view, to be able to see the entire ski resort and then the valley and just get a different perspective on it. It's really cool to spend some time up there on the tram. And once again, you don't have to ski down from the tram, and unless you're an expert skier, I would not recommend taking your skis up the tram and skiing down. And they'll ask you that question when you were at the tram, which you can get to. So pretty cool to get the views. I highly recommend that. Lone Peak Summit, as we said, 11,166 feet. It feels high, and you definitely, if you're a flatlander or from low elevation, you feel that elevation difference up at the top at 11,000 feet. Get a little bit out of breath if you're skiing hard. The Mountain Village base area, which is at the bottom of this run, is 7,500 feet. And then the elevation for the Madison base area, or Moonlight Basin base area, is 7,400 feet. So the elevation just even at the base area is over a mile, which that's just something to be aware of, especially if you're a flatlander or coming from the Midwest or something like that. You're going to be surprised at how much that elevation might hit you, even if you're in shape. It takes a day or two to adjust. You've got 5 terrain parks. They've got all kinds of different stuff there. So if you're into terrain parks, plenty of that. 39 lifts, and they've got 42,000 uphill skier capacity per hour, which is just insane. So that means you could take 42,000 people up the chairlifts in an hour, which is just wild. That is a lot of people. That's like a college stadium for football in many cases, and definitely bigger than most basketball stadiums. In terms of chairs, you've got 1,800 chairs, you've got 12 surface lifts, and 1 tram, so they've got plenty of tram capacity there, as well as lift capacity. That tram can fit 75 people on it at a time, and it takes you up 2,142 feet, and the length is 4,612 feet on that tram ride. And it's only 4 minutes to take that tram. Now, the Ramcharger lift, that's the one that we came up. That is a high-speed lift, and it's got heated seats and bubbles, or like a windshield on it, to keep you out of the cold and wind, which a lot of times you can get wind and cold at Big Sky. It's way up there on a mountain, and you're out west, so just be aware of that. It's nice to put that bubble down, and it's nice to get the heated seats. That is a vertical of, it takes you up 1,160 feet. It goes 4,570 feet. That's the length. And then it's a 4-minute ride. So these are really fast chairs. They have some very fast chairs and very fast ski lifts here, especially the newer ones with all the amenities. So that is definitely nice. In terms of Big Sky, it definitely is a little bit harder to get to. You can go, Bozeman is probably the biggest city nearby that you could fly into. You might be able to fly into an airport right there in Big Sky. I'm not sure, but Bozeman's a big commercial airport, relatively speaking. So overall, beautiful trip out to Big Sky. Hope you enjoy this run that we're on here. This is once again the Pacifier Ski Run at Big Sky Ski Resort, located in Big Sky, Montana. Thank you for being here. Please subscribe. Check us out at snowpoets.com or subscribe to Skylark Outdoors. We'll see you next time.